Welcome everyone. As always, feel free to turn your cameras on so that way in this virtual world, at least we feel closer in this virtual place. Um, so as always, every Monday we get together to reflect on the deeper spiritual solutions for our day-to-day day challenges. And now in this very strange, interesting time where work from home becoming a new norm of living, and we are trying to readjust to the new norm of the life as such, and it comes with the new challenges, right? And especially with what we see in India, a lot of sudden changes that is happening, and this is a very interesting times that we are going through, and this is the time and very appropriate topic for today. The topic is difficult art of letting go. Letting go is a very deep aspect. It is not just like you're interested in having a chocolate and then you didn't get a chocolate, instead you got an ice cream. It is not as simple as that anymore, right? So now it is uh, the challenging times when our loved ones are leaving their bodies, and that is a hard way to let go when we have invested a lot of our emotions, a lot of our life in that relationship, and all of a sudden the next day that person is no more no more there. And it is a hard thing to digest and hard thing to let go. And for some of us, it is a whole lifelong battle to deal with that. And there's a lot of mental traumas and a lot of challenges that everyone is going through. And it's not only that, there's a lot of other side effects that is happening. um, the financial situation or the mental health of the people, or the uncertainty of the future, and a lot of strange things that are happening which is not there a year before. so so today we have with us Sister Aditi. She's very well known in our BK family. Before I go any further, I just want to quickly check in. Is there anyone here attending this session for the first time, or attending any of the Brahma Kumaris sessions for the first time? Feel free to raise your hand. In the bottom right corner, you'll see a reaction button. Once you click on it, you can there is a icon where you can say like you can raise your hand. Yeah. Otherwise, you can just uh, oh, Shanti Kant, yeah, Shishikant. Welcome, Shishikant. Um, so anyone else? Yeah, so cool. So most of you are here. You very well know the concept and the philosophy of Raj Yoga meditation, how we practice, and it is very simple. It's a very simple technique, but a very effective practice. So like in Bhagavad Gita, we always say that we are this conscious being, the one who's thinking, feeling, experiencing, one who is going through this journey is the, oh, my virtual background just changed. For those who will be wondering what is that, that is our history hall, or from our headquarters. So yeah, so just quickly to give a overview um, on the concept of how Raj Yoga meditation works. It is very much for those who have heard Bhagavad Gita. It is pretty similar on the lines of that we are this conscious being, we are this eternal being, we are not the physical thing, we are the one who thinks, feels, experiences, expresses, and we are the ones who are relating to others, relating to the matter, relating to the people, relating to the nature, relating to the scenes of the world. We are the one who's experiencing, we are going through this different phases of our life, right? And one of the main things that we understand in this journey is when we forget our true nature, we get stuck in our limited sense of self, which actually creates a lot of complications in our relationships. Like just as a when you go for Hawaii for your vacation, and in your vacation, instead of in that couple of days for the weekend when you're there, instead of enjoying those 2 days on the beach and all the beauty the nature has to offer. If you start thinking about settling down in Hawaii and then challenging each and everything there, you miss out on those 2 days also, and then eventually you have to leave the place, right? And that is exactly what's happening, and that is how we see that we call that as when we are only conscious of the matter, only conscious of our physical existence, and totally unaware of our non-physical existence, which comes with our spiritual powers. And that is where is a big challenge. And the practice is very simple, that be aware that you are this conscious being. And once it's a mental practice, put your mind onto yourself, be conscious of the consciousness itself, what we call soul consciousness. Once you're aware of that, you will be aware of the powers, right? And then all that power of peace, love, and happiness naturally emerges, and then you start gracefully moving through. The one who we always, all of us relate to and take support, and the source of love, peace, and happiness. When we meditate, we connect to that, right? It's very simple, easy said, but when it comes to practice, that is where today Aditi Ben is here. How to make it work, how to let go, how to make this thing happen, right? I quickly want to share a couple of things about Sister Aditi. So, how many of you here, Murli in Luhar side? You can raise your hands. I'm sure a lot of Hindi speaking go to Luhar side offshore. They're trying to figure out how to raise their hands. Yeah. She is the voice behind all those Murlis. Dedicated. I was wondering who is this sister who that Murli every day for the late. And she's very well known for her commentaries. So hope you can hear me. So internet is going in and out. So she's very well known for her commentaries on the from the. She has her own YouTube channel where she has very beautiful commentaries on different practices, different techniques of Raj Yoga that is shared, right? And couple of things. She is by profession, she is an investigative journalist. So now you can see, like, she's not just coming out of Bhavna where, oh, Baba, love, and then all that stuff. No, she is going to drill down how, why, and all of the stuff. And that is by profession. She's an investigative journalist. And presently, she's giving her services in Gyan Sarovar. It's one of our campuses in our headquarters next to in Mount Abu on the hills of Aravalli, and she is serving as a media person there, right? And a very interesting fact about Sister Aditi: her ancestors are very much rooted in from Pakistan. I wouldn't say Pakistan; it is India before partition, right? And it is. Mutan, is that right, Aditi Ben? Mutan, did I say it correct?
Multan.
Multan.
Multan. Yeah.
Multan, right? So Multan is a place where it is a place, it is known for a lot of saints. It is called the land of saints, right? She comes from that lineage where a lot of saints come from that place, right? And most of you know Jagdish Bhai, he's also um, is connected to that place, and a lot of people are connected to that thing. So before without any further ado, I invite Sister Aditi. Sister Aditi, welcome to our small gathering. We have this lovely souls from west coast of United States. Welcome, Aditi Ben.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Brother Harshvardhan, and the whole family which is connected with us, and even those who are not connected with us. But I know that in the subtle way, we all are connected with each other. And I'm really very much fortunate because this the whole Sangam Yug, this whole confluence age is a place where we can meet all the souls which have been departed from quite a very long time. And thanks to Corona also, by which because of whom we are meeting each other in this virtual way, because meeting the it is not like that we are meeting only, we are here. The way of meeting may be different from each other, because previously we used to meet physically with each other, but now with this virtual media, and I feel that in the near future we'll meet by mind only, because here still we are meeting in the form of that we can able to see each other, we can use the sound medium, we can use this internet medium. But in the near future might be possible that we have to meet only by mind. So thanks still to the science also, that still we are meeting each other. So I also welcome all of you and thankful to all of you that you have given me this opportunity to meet all of you, and so that I could able to share my experience. It's not my experience, but experience of Baba, experience of all the subtle things which I have got in this Brahmin life. So thank you very much.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Can you hear me?
Uh,
My voice is clear?
yeah, so we can hear you.
Yeah.
Cool. So please go ahead. So we'd like to hear your experience on maybe if you want to share some of your thoughts on the difficult art of letting go, and
Your voice is not, I can't hear your voice.
so
Yeah.
can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah. It's clear now.
Yeah. So I was wondering if you can share some of your thoughts on the topic today, the difficult art
Yeah.
of letting go, and if you can share some of the challenges that you have came across, and what helped you to get through that, and from
Yeah.
share your thoughts. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, for in my case, letting go was not a problem, because my nature, when I was very small, my nature was like that, that I used to let go the things very easily. I don't know why, but it was my nature that I do not take the things from my heart, but easily, if some proper problem comes in my uh, in front of me, then I never take it so much. Means I just tackle those problems, and even somebody start hurting me, and if some problem comes in front of me, I just face it. And after that, I just, if somebody have some negative thoughts for me, or have if she has done or he has done something bad for me, even after a few minutes or after a few hours, I just forget it. So it was my nature, even from the childhood. But after coming in knowledge, then it become my it's just like Baba's blessings for me, that to to get rid of all the old sanskars, all the nature. And sometimes you have to adopt a lot of other things, just like simplicity, because I was a journalist, and before that I have done before mass communication I did BSc medical. So before that my life was lifestyle was quite different from what it is now. So it is just adopting a simplicity, a simple life, and simple food, and actually leaving the physical things doesn't matter if you love somebody. I remember that when I was in office, there was one of my colleague was there. I get inspiration from her a lot, because it's not a big deal for her, but it becomes an inspiration for me, because I see that she was about to getting married, and she used to drink a lot of tea beforehand. And one day we noticed is that she's not drinking tea. So I asked her that, Pooja, why are you not eating, why you are not drinking tea today? She said that I'm going to marry to a guy who do not like to have tea. So that is why I'm also leaving for that. So I just got this inspiration for her that because she is going to marry with a guy who is not used to of taking, who do not like to have tea or coffee, she is leaving for that. So that is why I just this thing clicked in my mind that we are also get married to Baba, and we like Baba. So the one who what Baba loves, it should be our choice. So our choice should match with the Baba. So it just like it becomes simple for her, because it was she was addictive for tea, and she left that tea just in a day, because she came to know that I'm going to marry with a guy who do not like to have tea. So that is why it inspire me a lot, and it become quite easy for me to leave everything just for Baba. And it is also because it become difficult for a person when it is when we are not aware of our soul consciousness, because from the very beginning the thing which attracted me a lot, from the very first day when I went to Brahma Kumaris Center in Delhi, in Razori Garden. So the thing which attracted me a lot was Baba, and I had a very deep experience of soul consciousness stage and leaving this body. And when I have that feeling that I am a soul, this feelings helps me a lot. And it was such an experience that to get this experience, to have connection with Baba was so much become so much important for me. And that was such deep experience that for that I can leave anything in this life, not only physical but anything. It may be sanskar, or maybe the old our relation. It because it was such an deep experience that if I just tell you that if somebody have that experience of soul consciousness, to leave anything in this world, anything, means anything inside you or anything outside you, it is just a small thing for you, because soul consciousness or out of body experience is such a beautiful experience that nothing can stand in front of that. So that was the very first day when I got this experience. And when I went to center and I see things that as if somebody is attracting me a lot, and I have such body out of body experiences since the very first day. And I start crying when I used to meditate. I do not know what is meditation, but I was just sitting in front of Baba's picture, and I feel that as if somebody is very much close to me. And at that time I have no just a consciousness of this body just go away. How it go away, even I don't know about that. But as if somebody is so much near to me, somebody who knows me better than me, somebody who knows that what I want. So as if I am getting whatever I want in my life, and this is ultimate. So when you have that experience, it is not quite difficult for you to leave anything. So there are so many experience which I got. And yeah, even after coming in knowledge, and I feel that this whole Brahmin life is of two things. One is experience, and another is experiments. So whatever obstacles are coming in your life, they are nothing but they are experiments, as if you are in a laboratory and you are doing more and more experiments. You have to do this so that this whole Brahmin life, it should be like interesting and entertaining for you. And the obstacles, they are nothing, they are just games for you. These are puzzle games for you. So it's just like that. So I have many experience of outer body experience, just how you can let go all the things. So one, there are so many experience with my family also, because in my family there was nobody. Now my father is in knowledge, but when I come in Gyan Sarovar, I give course to him. But beforehand, and even this time, there is nobody else in my family, in my relation, who is in knowledge. So I'm alone. So you can think about that. In India also there are so many obstacles which comes due to because of your relations, because your family. And when because I was quite young at that time, and everybody was against this Brahmin life, and I start adopting it. Even in my office also, because I was in, previously I used to work with media in TV channel also. I had experience in uh, radio also, newspaper also, magazine also. So, and I had a lot of experience with working with government office. I was IEC officer there in Ministry of Health, Delhi government. So there also with colleagues there comes a lot of problems, because if you're adopting a Brahmin life, you're adopting celibacy, and you're adopting a very simple life, eating simple. You're not because in India there is, when we sit together while eating lunch, they used to share lunch with each other. And when you say that no, I can't eat your food, they say why. And there's so much many problems you have to face in your family also, because when you say you are living in a family and somebody, and you say that I will prepare my food on my own, then then there is so much opposition from your family. So there's so many problems. And then you have you have own sanskars also sometimes. Sometimes not, because I have feel that the most important obstacle which comes in front of you is your own sanskar rather than your family members. Because those, because of your good experience and love for Baba, you can take some beautiful steps, and you can convince them very easily. But to convince yourself is the most difficult task. And after coming in Brahmin life also, there are so many obstacles, but I have seen that it seems to be obstacles. They are actually not obstacles, and they are just games for you. And if you start experiencing and experimenting Baba's knowledge, whatever we get knowledge through Baba's Avyaktvani's and Sakar Murlis, you start experiencing and experimenting those things, you will able to know that you have puzzles, but you also have hints how to solve those puzzles also. So I'm just sharing some experience which I got in Brahmin life. And first is outer body experience, and maybe you might have faces such problems in your life. So it is when I was doing job also, and because this is a big story that how get I, because in Delhi I was living with my relative, but because of Brahmin life dharanas, I took a residence room separate from them, and it is also a very big struggle for me that how I get separated. And because subtly I know that I'm doing it just for dharanas, and I took a separate room just near to the center so that I could able to do service at center the whole day. And because in the daytime I have to work for office, government job, and after that I want to, before I have to read Murli in the center, doing other service in the center, and just for sleeping purpose, in order to show to my relative that I am living separate, I have taken that room. So it is of those days. And one day it happens that because I was an officer there in my office, so there was an audit. And when there is an audit, I was taking care of all the publicity in government. So we have given a notice that you cannot take leave in those days when there are audit. So I was okay with that. So in the day when the audit has to start, it was Satguruvar. So in the Sadguruvar, we went to center, and I would quickly read some part of Murli, and I took the Murli with me, And the sister says that Aditi, take this Brahma Bhojan. That is, in that on that day there was a Brahma Bhojan on Sadguruvar. So I said that no, I do not have time because I have to reach on my office on time. So just pack it up. So what happened that when the sisters were packing up that Brahma Bhojan, uh, the elder sister of my center, she called me, and I said that I will meet you in the evening when I'll come back from my office, because this time I have to reach my office on time because auditor is about to come. It was a central government audit, and there was also a double WHO audit in my office. So it was very much important for me and for my officer also, because of that we get funds from WHO. So that is why I said that, Didi, I will meet you in the evening and I will listen to you. She said, no, you have to come now only. I said, Didi, please, please, I can't come this time. So the sisters say that Didi is quite, she is not well, and she want you to be with her now only. So then I said, okay, I'll meet her and I'll make her convinced. So I just meet my Didi there, and she said that, Aditi, today you have to take leave. So I was shocked to to hear this from her, because Satguruvar was an important day for her. But for me at that time, that audit and auditor was waiting for me. That audit was very much important for me. Didi said that, Aditi, you have to take leave today, and today I am not feeling well, and the sisters are too much engaged in other works, and today you have to go in villages, and you have to read Murli the whole day. And I said, Didi, it's not possible for me, because today there is my in office there is an audit, and I have already given this notice that you can't take leave on this day, otherwise there will be an action. Didi said, no, Aditi. She started crying in front of me, as if she needs me this time very, very much. And I was in total dilemma what to do now. I can't able to understand what to do. Then I just sit in silence for a while, and I think that what will happen if I'll not go to my office? What is ultimate thing? The ultimate thing is that they will give me a notice, or ultimate thing they will say that do not come in the office from tomorrow. I'll get and resignation letter from them. This is the ultimate. And then I think that who is behind me, who is crying behind? There is no family, nobody is going to, I am nobody to answer anybody, that anybody will ask me that why you did this and what happened with you. I see that this is the ultimate thing which is going to happen, that I'll get a resignation letter. This is the ultimate. And now you have choice what you want to do. And I feel that now this is time to select between Baba and your Lokik job. So I go for Baba, and I choose Baba at that time. And because of my love for Baba, it is only because I take the decision instantly, just sitting in silence. And I said, Didi, okay, I'll go in the villages today and I'll read Murli. In those days, the internet was not so good. So that is why I know that in the villages, the phone will not going to work over there. So I decided, just when I decide this and I sit in the car in order to go in the villages along with the other brothers and sisters. So just I sit, and the car just started. A phone call comes from my office, and they said, "Where are you, madam?" And I said that today I'm not coming in my office, and my account officer was on phone. And she start and she start uh, just she used to shouting on me. Literally, he was shouting on me. I said that, Gupta ji, I am not well, and I have a severe diarrhea, and because of which I can't come. She said that you have already been given this notice, you can't take leave. All the keys are with you. What we will do along with that auditor, and what we will show to them, you have keys of all the Almiras. What will show to him? You have. I will talk to the seniors about you. I said that, Gupta ji, if I'll feel well, after 1 or 2 hours, I'll definitely come to office. But because there is no notice given me through my body or through the diarrhea that I'm coming on that day, so it is not under my control. It is out of control. So diarrhea is not something which I have been intimated beforehand. So I can't help it. So he was still so much angry on me, and I know that he can do anything. He was account officer and he will tell anything in any way to everybody. So I had already decided and I had already thought that what is going to be an ultimate thing in my life now. So I took the risk and I say and I just put off the phone. And after that, in the whole day, I read Murli many, many times, just in soul conscious stage. And you know that villagers are very much of so much bhavana with the sisters, and they give so much blessings on you. They shower so much blessings on you. The whole day I read many, many times Murli, one after another, till the night. I don't know how many times I've read the Murli on that day, and I was total in the Murli conscious stage on that day. And the night we came back in the center, and after eating food, I took food in the center and went to my room. And by giving all the char to Baba, I just went to sleep. And what happened in the next day? This was ultimate because when I wake up in the morning, it was a beautiful experience that I was just sleeping at that time. I feel as if a sun is shining in front of me. I feel that a bright sun is coming, and it is just the those rays of sun are coming on my face, total concentrating on my face as if I'm sitting just in front of a sun. And I was sleeping at that time. And because I felt that there is a great rays are coming, there are very powerful rays are coming, I just changed the face. I turn on my face, and so that I'll not get those rays because I was sleeping at that time. And then I have this feeling as if I am sitting beneath a tree, and very cool, soothing winds are coming and they are touching my face. And somebody is there who is just putting his hands on my face, on my forehead, just like this. Somebody is just pampering me, loving me so, so much. And at that time, I just opened my eyes. There was nobody there. And I had total bodiless stage. And I feel as if I am a total soul, and I was just touching this body as if somebody extra is along with me. Just it was just a feeling if you are walking, and something get attached with your foot, and you say and you want to just put that thing or that wire or anything which has been attached with your foot, you say that it is just hindering on my way, it is just an hindrance on my way, and you just want to put that thing away from your leg. And it was just an experience that this body become hindrance for me. I was just touching this body as if it is something else. It is not me. It is something else. I could not able to get what I am doing, and I feel such a beautiful stage. Means I do not know at that time. I do not have this. To know that I at this time this is my bodiless stage. It was very light, very amazing stage, and very wonderful experience at that time. And then I saw myself in the mirror. What thing is coming in between me? I was touching this body, I was touching my face, I was touching my the whole body as if it is not allowing me to fly. It is the only thing which is creating hindrance in my flying. So it was total a bodiless stage, and it I retained that stage. I think many years. It's not months, but it's many years, and it was an ultimate experience. It was beautiful experience of my Brahmin life which I cannot forget, and it retains with me. And now I think there will be a question that what happens in my office on that day. So I tell you that on that day when I, because this was an ultimate experience from my in my life, and after that I really don't want anything in my life. It just we when we sing this song that तुम्हें पाके हमने जहां पा लिया है. So this was the thing when you can experience that after getting Baba, after getting this experience, you get everything. The whole world is with you. And I was feeling that now nothing can happen to me. Just when you say that what is the ultimate stage of a soul, that soul is indestructible, fearless stage. And it is the whole virtues of souls, the whole powers of souls start emerging inside you when you become total soul conscious stage. And that powerful stage was ultimate, and I know that nothing in this world can become an obstacle in my life now. So it was such an ultimate and powerful experience at that time. And what happened in my office, that I went to office and my account officer was ready to shower his beauty, his words on me, his bitter words on me, and he said that you know very well why, and we know that you have done deliberately everything. I said that Gupta ji, it can happen to anybody. So I have not done anything which is because nothing was under my control. I can't do anything. So he said that I have already complained to the officer. You just answer to them. So I said okay. So I went to my officer. He said that Aditi, what happened to you? I said that the sir, I was suffering from diarrhea, and now it's okay. I can come. Everything is okay. My stomach is very much well. And he said that, okay, Aditi, just go and bring all the files from your Almira and keep everything on my table so that even auditor comes when you are not here in office, he could able to see and we could able to manage everything. Said, okay, sir. I, I go and I just I just bring all the files from the Almira for the auditor, and he said that he'll come after one day after, he'll come day after tomorrow, and you will if you will be here you can manage, otherwise we'll manage. Said okay sir. And nothing happened, I tell you. Nothing happened. He had even although account officer was in an angry mood, but my officer, he said nothing to me. What I did is I keep on giving sakash to him till that I reach to my office, that and I know that Baba is with me. Actually, that experience was too much that I know that nothing can happen to me. This was a confidence which was saying that you have trust on Baba, trust on yourself, trust on drama. So that faith on everything, I know that nothing can happen to me because what I had did. Sometimes in Murli we used to read this thing that if you if you please Baba, everything get pleased. The line in Hindi is from Parmarth and Vyavahar. That in Parmarth, the Vyavahar is already there. That if you do something for Baba's sake, everything comes behind it. Even your family matters, even your official matter, everything which is connected with this world is already get solved if you please Baba. Just like when you please Baba, there is one more saying in India. We say, I think most of you can know about this, that ek sadhe, sab sadhe sab jaye. If you please one, you will please everybody. And if you start pleasing everybody, you will not get anything. You will not able to satisfy if you will start pleasing each and everybody of this world. But if you start pleasing Baba, everybody get pleased, everybody will get satisfied with that. And I get that experience on that day. Sometimes we have this dilemma any in our life, that whom you want to please. So at that time, letting go anything in your life, to letting you go anything, whether it is family matter, whether your your sanskar or your relative, it becomes very small thing when you, just like when you go in an aeroplane and see the things behind, the things beneath you, they become very small. And that experience, we used to share these things when you give knowledge to everybody, but to experience this thing when you are above everything, and you see the things from that way, from the place where Baba is sitting. You see everything from that place. You can experience very well that that everything is nothing in front of that, because you are at ultimate stage. And there are many more experience with my family also. I want to just share one more experience with my family. The very first time when I start doing Baba's dharana, especially for food dharanas, and what happened to me was I was quite new in knowledge. It was, I think, that not around 1 year or so I was in knowledge at that time. So I'd already started dharnas, and I was living in Delhi, and I used to visit my hometown occasionally in a month or two. So I have not told anybody that I am strict to my dharnas of food now. So the very first time after having strict dharnas in my life, when I went to my hometown, because the Saturday, Sunday was off because I was doing government job. So in India, government job, you have 5 days work and 2 days you have leave. You have a leave. Saturday, Sunday are off. So I went in the Friday evening when I just my office. I went. I just completed my office work and I went to my hometown, but I was quite late on that time because there was some meeting in my office, and because of which I become uh, quite late. But I have to go to my hometown, so I had already decided that. So even I was late, I went. So what happened that I was late on that day. So I reached to my hometown in my house, that very late, around 10 o'clock at night. So my mother was waiting for me so that I'll reach there, and I had food. So she had prepared many things which I like in food, and she was ready for that. And when I reached my home, and she said that just take a bath and the food is ready for you. And I said that, Mama, I don't want to eat anything. So she said, why? So you are total tired of from your office, and then after this journey, just have a bath and you will able to enjoy the food. I have made everything what you like. I took bath and said that, the Mama, I can't eat anything. I'll just take milk. So she was quite upset and said, I said that, Didi, Mama, I really don't want to have. At that time, do not tell anything to anybody that why I'm not taking food. So early in the morning, when she was preparing breakfast, I said that, Mama, I will prepare my food on my own. She said, why? You have come after a very long time, after 2 months, and I want that you should eat food prepared by me, so that you will enjoy it very well. You used to work a lot there also and here also. Why should? I said that, Mama, I can't take this food because I have this dharana in my life that I'll prepare food on my own in Baba's remembrance, in the remembrance of God, because she do not know what is Baba, in remembrance of God, and that I will first offer to Baba, and then I'll eat that food. So it will become a Brahma bhojan, and I'll eat only that food. So she said, why? What is this? I can also offer food to Baba, and I can also offer anything to God, and then we'll eat together. I said, no, Mama, please, this is my dharana now. So she was quite upset with that, because she had planned a lot for me, that I will prepare this and this and this when my daughter will come there. So I had so she has so much planning for me, and I just ruined that planning in one instance. So she was quite upset, and I prepare my food, and she know very well that I'm not so much good in cooking, because I have never learned in my life how to cook food and how to do the household work. My So I was not good in that. She know this very well, but still I did, because of Baba's love I did this. So she was just watching me, and she was getting upset, too much upset with that. and while looking at me that I'm preparing my food on my own, just cooking food and making, preparing everything for me on my own. And she was so much upset, and I tell you that she started crying. And my father was just watching everything. And when he watched all the things, and my mother started crying in front of my father, he becomes so much angry. And he was in such a bad mood on that day. And she said that, uh, you have to eat what will be prepared by your mother only, and just get out of this kitchen. She is so much upset with you. I said, Papa, I want this. I have this norm in my life that I'll prepare my food on my own. But he said that what is inside you, what is which is not in your mother. I said that she has affection for me. She has attachment for me, and I don't want that she will prepare the food with that attachment. And my mother was short tempered. So I said that that when he she used to prepare food, she used to sometimes she was talking to this one or that one. So I don't want that those vibrations should go in that food, and I want my food to be very much pure. And asked me that, who from where you have learned all this, who is going to just spoiling your mind. And he said that, I know that you used to go in Brahma Kumaris, and I think they have brainwashed you, so that you get depart from your home, from your family members, and you are not become a part of our family. Now go there only, and if you can't eat your mother's food, and you want to eat only the food prepared with Brahma Kumaris, go there only. It is, we are now from this day, we are not your family. Just go in that family only, and just enjoy their company, and do not come in the home from now only. The day you start eating, you have this mind that you want to eat your mother's food, come your home. Otherwise, there is no space for you in this home. So I was total shocked with his statement that just for food, he has taken this. He is ready to break all his relation with me. And I was shocked. But at even at that time, my mind was so much peaceful and calm, because Baba told that, do not say anything in front of the person who is already in anger. So I just kept quiet at that time. And what he did, the ultimate was, he put all my luggage out of the home and said that, go now only. So the night I came in my home, and in the morning he said that, just go away, and just come only when you are ready to eat from your mother's hand. So it was ultimate for me. And at that time, I do not say anything to my father. I took all the luggage, and because I was living in Delhi, it was not quite difficult for me to go away Dale from there. And I went to Delhi, and I was feeling that what is in their mind. The whole day, I just keep on giving sakash to my mother and father. And in the Amrit Vela, also give a special sakash to my mother and father. And when I went to my office, my mother was actually crying the whole 2 days, because of what my father did with me. And she was thinking that, because I was quite rigid to my she know that what if something happened with me, because this is why my previous image was that if I have decided something, I did it. So she know that I'm not going to come home, and I'm rigid to my all the norms, rules and regulations. So I'm not going to come after that. She was literally crying. The next day, I went to my office, and I do a call to my mother from my office. So in my home, and she was still crying, and she said that, you are not going to come in the future. I said, no, Mama, I am coming in the next month. I'll definitely come to my home. And I know that he, at that time, he was in angry and his mood was quite upset, because of which he did all these things. I can understand his emotions. It happened because he is my father and he has right to do all these things, because I have hurt your and his emotions. I know that it is hurting for both of you. I can understand your thing. So it is not like this, that if he has said that the relationship has been broken up, I had breaked all the relations. I will definitely come in the next week, the next month. And you know that what happened to me, that in the next month when I went to my home, uh, everything was ready for me. My mother has already separated my utensils, everything, even knife. My bed sheet was fresh. Utensils are separate. Even what I have not thought of, she has done all this. He said that don't worry, your utensils are separate. This is for your baba. This is for you. And she has done everything. All the preparation has already been done for me. She has already kept all the vegetables. There was no onion during the period when I used to stay in my home, because we were Multanis, Punjabis, so we used to eat onion, garlics a lot in the foods. She just during the period when I am at home, she has already given to others the onion and garlic. There was no nothing there, and she said, prepare the food for yourself also, and if you will prepare something good, you can share it with us also. And from that day there was no problem in my life, taking my life, and my whole family members, my whole relatives came to know from my from my mother and from my father that this is her norms, this is the way she is living. And whenever she go to anywhere, she is not going to eat from anybody's home, she'll prepare on herself. And everybody know from that day in my all the relations, in my all families. And from that day there was no problem. It means that first step you have to take, and it was a risk in my life. And oh yeah, it was a hurting situation for me. Means there is always a shock, and after that shock you will get everything. So sometimes you have to give shock in your life also, and after that everything becomes smooth. So these risks you have to take always, but with a positive mind. You should not change your feelings for them, because every time you have to put your foot on on their shoes. That what if you are a patient and your daughter or your son start doing like this, then what will be your emotions? Definitely this will happen. When your emotions will be hurt, because he said that this is the mother by who's who has fed you and who has given food you, because of you have grown up and you have reached such status that you can understand everything. You have grown up by eating her food only, and today, after just because Brahma Kumaris has told you that do not eat from your mother's food, from mother the food prepared from your mother, you are not eating. What is this? So definitely if you will put your foot on their shoes, you could able to understand their feeling, and in that way you can give, and you can give positive vibration to them, give sakash to them, so that the emotions which is in their mind, the positive vibrations and emotions what is in their mind, they could not be changed. So it happens in your life, such shocking situations come. There are many more situations which I've faced in my life, because there is nobody in my relation, in my office also I have to face so many problems because of that, because of this, because they make fun of me sometimes because of my food, the way I used to live a simple life. Because youngsters, they used to wear such type of dresses, they used to talk, and they with the hairstyle and this or that, they were expecting from a youngster like that, but I was living such a simple life with simple suit, high neck, everything. So they were just used to make fun of, although I was an officer, but I was young. So even my juniors, they used to talk with along about me, behind me, that what kind of officer is this? She's so simple and like this, and she do not. Even I use when I used to eat food, I do not talk to anybody. So There are so many rules and regulations which I adopted in my life. And even when we were used to serve media, because Baba has taken so many services from this body, especially media services, and we used to visit many TV channels and used to give Baba's knowledge to them. And every year we used to tie Rakhi. Just during Corona period, we after a very long time we have just break uh, this sequence. Otherwise, from a very long time, I think from 18 years, we were just tying Rakhi in all the TV channels and giving them Baba knowledge. And because we, do not even used to drink water from there. And they were so much amazed that even they are not drinking water here, that what kind of people they are. They do not eat anything, they do not drink water, they do not take anything, they just give everything. Just when they come, they bring toli, they give good knowledge. And they have, and even in Rakhi celebration we used to give gifts to them. And every time we give good books of Baba and give teachings of Baba, we are always, they always feel like this, what kind of people they are. Because in media there is something they have, because I had already been to that stage, I know that there is always a habit of taking anything. They have not this feeling that I have to give anything to everybody, but they have this feeling that everybody who is in front of me, they are here to give us because they want some favor from us. So there we are not taking any favor from them, but we are just giving and giving, and this was quite shocking for them, and this inspired them a lot. And we get so many TV channels free of slots. Even this day we have so many, in many TV channels they have given us half an hour, 1 hour, 2 hour slots free of cost. It is only because of that long time services we did. And it is not that we did, actually Babas makes us instrument to all that. So there are so many stories. I just I told you that it is the whole Brahmin life is full of doing so many experiencing and experiences and experiments. So it's just like that. So letting go anything become very much easy for you when you have full faith on Baba, full faith on yourself, full faith on drama, and you have so much love for Baba. And this love makes you to change. And it's not quite difficult for you to bring change in your life. It become a soothing experience, a lovable experience, that as if you are becoming you, just like your loved one, your beloved one, that is Baba. So it is a beautiful experience in the whole Brahmin life to keep on changing myself. It's not like changing myself, but to become in the Baba's, just become like Baba. So it become very much easy for me. So letting go is not a challenge for me, but it's just like enjoyable, playful manner. I did all these things.
Mm, beautiful, beautiful, Aditi Ben. I would say that it is very much in line of today's Murli, where Bob was telling those who stay within the line of code of conduct will become lovely and lucky. Right, you literally demonstrated all of those things. And then pretty much every challenge any Brahmin goes through, you came across them, like food with your mom, and challenges at your workplace, and challenges within the test papers within the family, BK family, all of those.
Yeah.
Right, and then literally you didn't cross, you stick, put your foot that this is what Baba asked us to do, I'm going to stick to this. And and definitely you're very well rewarded by Baba with all that bodiless state. And then I heard people having, I mean, I had a short experience of bodiless state when I was young, but not like years together, like what you're sharing. And no doubt about it. And I can see that you have that flavor of Multan, like Sufi saints who are totally engrossed, like Rumi and all those people lost in love and just in ecstasy all the time. No doubt about it. So now I have a question around that when you first came to Baba Center, you were lucky enough to get that experience, right? And when you have to compromise certain challenges, for example, you say like, okay, should I when Should I go to work, or should I listen to the sister and then go and then read Murli all in all the villages, right? So there are, you have to make, you are in a crossroads. You have to make a decision. Should I do this or should I do that, right? So, but you have already blessed with a beautiful experience beforehand, right? And you have something to measure, to compare, that should I take this or should I take that, right? You're already
Yeah.
blessed with an experience, and then that experience is so overweighted that it is easy for you to let go of other things, right?
Yeah.
But not many people who are coming now have that experience. And I may not, it's not totally fair to say that everyone will get some or other experience once they come to BK, right? It's all
Yeah.
about how much focus are we giving, how much importance are we giving to that experience, or are we really recognizing the experiences that we are getting our way, or are we really recognizing the love that we are getting from the Brahmin family or from Baba as such. But having said that, so what is your tips that you get to experience years together bodiless state, and what is that others should do?
Yeah. Actually, the whole Brahmin life is very much beautiful. And the time you start loving this Brahmin life, your emotion starts coming. I just want to tell you the time when I decided to, because before, when you initially come to the center, nobody tell you about that you have to adopt celibacy. And they have not, even they tell you about celibacy, they do not emphasize on that, because maybe the sister wants that you should adopt other things first, and later on they will tell you more about this if they feel that you can do this. So in my case it happens like this. So beforehand, nobody told me that you have to adopt celibacy. And my relative where I was living in Delhi, when they came to know, because initially even I do not tell them, because there was so many bad things, and there are so many rumors about Brahma Kumaris in India. So that they used to separate you from your family and all, and you have to adopt celibacy, and they make you like this or that. So, and they used to put surma in your eyes, and they just do magic on you. So there are so many things, rumors at that time, and I really do not know about all these things. I just went and I experienced it and I enjoyed, and I start going there continuously. There was nobody in my home who know about all these things initially. And one day there was Sunday, and I start going in the morning hours. I went, I was just preparing myself to go to center, and my relatives asked me, where you are going today? Today is your holiday. I said that, yeah, but I'm going to a temple. They said that, which temple you are going? I said that there is a religious place just in the Razori garden. She said that, which religious place? Is it Gurdwara? Is it that? Is this? They give me so many. There is it this mosque? Or I said, no, there is something else. I'll let you know later on. So because I have not read the name of Brahma Kumaris Ishwariya Vishwavidyalaya, it was a very long name at that time. So even I do not remember that name. I said that it is a religious place. I was total unaware of this fact that there are so many rumors about the Brahma Kumaris. But I think they follow me on that day. And they came to know that I am going to Brahma Kumaris. And when I came back, they said that, you are going to Brahma Kumaris? I said that, yeah, what is wrong in that? They said, no, from tomorrow you do not have to go over there, because they used to do magic on you. I said, no, I have never seen they are doing anything on me. No, they're doing magic on you. And you know that what happened, that they complained it with my from to my mother and father about this, and they said that if she will adopt celibacy, we are not responsible for this. So they, actually I do not know about all this. They had came to know about this thing later on, after a long time, when after very long time, that they have done all this conspiracy behind me with my family. And from that day, my father keeps on emphasizing me that, just come to home. We have places here also, you can join here also. I said that why? Delhi is a big hub and I'm quite okay here. They said, no, no, no. I'd already talked with a newspaper here. You can join here. They are ready to use your skills. You are so good. They start admiring me. I do not know why they are doing all these things, but they were doing so much emphasis on me that I said that, okay, maybe because they want me, they love me a lot, and maybe because I do not know about the reason that they have such conspiracy behind me, and they did it. And I start living, after a few months I start living in my hometown in Panipat. What happened that there I used to go to center daily, and sometimes in Amrit Vela also. My father himself, they took me over there because they know that I can't live without that. So I used to go over there. One day, what happened, I just want to share. There was Sunday, and he took me to the center, and the Avyakt Murli was there, and he said that I'll go to a market. I will just purchase what I want to purchase, and while I were going to home, I will take you from the center. I said okay. So I was just listening to Baba's Murli on that day, and one sister was reading Avyak Murli, and then there come a paragraph about the Kanya, what sisters, about the what you have to do, uh, that what whether you have decided in your life what you have to do. So this was the line in the Avyak Murli. Then Baba was talking to the Kanyas that whether you have decided in your life that what you want to do in your life. So I was just listening to the Murli, but I do not know that my father is sitting behind during that time. And he was also listening this line that whether you have decided in your life. And I listened to the Murli. Murli was over. Sister offered us bhog. We ate the bhog, and my father was ready. He just opened the door for me in the car. And while opening, he asked me this question, Aditi, whether you have decided in your life what you are going to do. I was shocked that my father is asking, my supreme father is asking the same question. My Lokik father is also asking me the same question, that whether you have decided. Because till then, I have not decided in my life that whether I have to adopt it or what is. I was in still dilemma, but to live the whole life like Brahma Kumaris means to get samarpit. I have not decided. Even I have not think about all these things, because I think that still it's quite early. I have to go more deep in the knowledge. I have to experience more. But on that day and that question of my father make me to think about it. The whole I have not answered that question at that time, and the whole day I was just churning about all these things, and just I prepare a collage in front of me, a virtual collage inside my intellect, a separation line between what if I'll become Brahma Kumari, what if I'll not become a Brahma Kumari. So I just compare both things. I compare both lives in front of me. I make a visual picture in front of me that this is, you are a goddess. You are going to become a goddess. People are coming in front of you. They are demanding from you. They are worshipping you. And here you are a mother. You are in a family. People are just cursing on you. I have seen that mothers, they have no importance in their family, because they do it because they love everybody, they do it, and that is why they have no importance. And but I have seen that here you are so much important, people are worshipping you. And here nobody is in Hindi we say, here we can say that यहाँ कोई पूछता है और वहाँ कोई पूजता है. Here people are worshipping, and here nobody is just even asking you anything. Nobody take care of you. There is total comparison. It's not a comparison, this is total contrast. This black and white picture come in front of me, and I just go ahead with this goddess image, and I just decided on that day that this is the best life, and there is nothing in front of this life. And uh, and I think that even if you will prepare your image like this, just see your image like this, and you just compare this contrast, that what is Brahmin life, what Baba wants to become, make you in future, and what people want to make you in future. then you will able to compare the both things, and you can just decide on your own that what is more, which is best for you in your life.
Mm. Beautiful, very beautiful, very well said. It's a really nice tip to create our own chart and then contrast between with and without Baba, and then you start seeing things which we have taken for granted, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, thank you. So, and again, I'm coming back to the same question on.
yeah,
So we have 15 more minutes. So, what is it? What is the magic recipe that we can start experiencing years together of bodiless state? And I think
yeah.
very much needed. And I'll add the other questions also. Maybe you can add that. And do you have any favorite place in Madhuban that you meditate, or you have any personal experiences with dadis that helped you to come to have a richer experience of bodiless state, or any spiritual experiences that you had?
Yeah. The first question is to give a tip for a body-led stage. I just want that if you just become total surrender yourself to Baba and just have a clean and clear intellect without any thought. It is not like you are surrendering your body only. You are surrendering your thought. You are surrendering your intellect. You are surrendering your sanskar. The more you have this feeling of surrenderness inside you, that now I totally belong to Baba. Baba start using you. Baba start making you just like him. You become an image of Baba. Means just like in one of the Avyak Murli Baba says that Arpan and Darpan. The more you surrender yourself, you become a mirror of Baba. So this is what I have learned in my life, that the more you surrender yourself, even if you want that Baba start using you, if you want that you get all the stages which Baba wants inside you, if you want those beautiful experience of Brahmin life, just surrender yourself. So this is my tip, which I always use whenever I have any situation in my life. And hurdles, which I feel that there are so many hurdles comes in front when you come in Brahmin life, even you start your Brahmin journey, even within your Brahmin journey. I always use two things, because one day when I was sitting, I was just sitting in my dining room, I was just talking to Baba. Then I came to know that what makes me, what are the beautiful things which makes me to enhance and to have this beautiful journey in Brahmin life. I came to know that there are two things which Baba makes me to understand. Baba says that whenever hurdle comes, see yourself, what you do. Whether you fight with those hurdles, whether you fight with those problems, or you you start enjoying Baba's Murli, or you use Swadarshan Chakra. So because two dynasty are going to be prepared, are going to Baba is just creating here. One is Sun dynasty, another is Moon dynasty. It is Suryavanshi and Chandravanshi. That what are the characters of Ram? He has those bow and arrow in his hand, and he always keep on fighting with the problems. He always, whenever problem in front of Ram, he becomes sad. He start crying. So see yourself whether you cry in those problems, whether you are fighting with those problems, whether you're fighting with your own thoughts, or with what people are, with the acts of the people, with what people are saying about you, whether you're fighting with that situation, or you are using the weapons which have been used by Krishna. Whether Krishna has two things in his hand, one is Swadarshan Chakra, another is Murli. Whenever, so I have used always these two weapons. Whenever hurdle comes in my life, one is I always start reading Murli, Avyak Murlis more and more, more and more. And for that, Baba has helped me a lot, because you know that in Peace of Mind, we have a program, Amulya Ratan. And for that, I have to prepare a lot. And in one day, I have to read seven, six, seven Murlis in a day. And not once, but I have to read it twice or thrice, one Murli. So this become a blessing from Baba. And from the very beginning, I have a very charm and love for Murli a lot. And this Murli helped me helped me a lot in all the situation. Murli has all the answers to all your questions. Another thing is Swadershan Chakra. And this Swadershan Chakra, that is the five forms drill, it helped me a lot. I tell you, it helped me a lot. When Baba gives, first time when Baba gives this homework, I did it. And many years I still did this Swadershan Chakra 8 times a day. Whatever happened in my life, I did it 8 times a day. And you know that I have such beautiful experience. I felt as if such my old karmic accounts are get absorbed with this. Many times I felt lightness after having this five forms drills. Just like when in the stories we learned that the Swadershan Chakra cut the neck of the culprits, the neck of these patit people, the devils. But it is not devil. This is devil inside you, the old karmic accounts which you have, which you have the karmas which you have done because of the because of your vices inside you beforehand, and even now in a subtle form. So those karmic accounts they cut down the time you start revolving the five forms strength. So this Swadershan chakra helped me a lot. So I also, so these are my tips which I have used. There are so many other things which I use, but these are the most important things. With these are the important weapons which I used in the whole life cycle, and still I'm using all these things. Whenever there is such situation comes, always use Murlis or Swadershan chakra. These are ultimate weapons for you. Another thing you asked me that what is my best place in Madhuban. So my best place is usually we used to go in Madhuban, Amrit Vela. Uh, that time I have many experiences near Tower of Peace and in Baba's hut. Many times Baba gives me so many touchings and so many experiences there. Although I tell you that it is not that place which matter, it is your stage that matter. But still I have so many experiences there only. I just want to share one of my experience in Baba's hut. I was just sitting in front of Baba's picture in Baba's hut, and as if Baba is talking to me in Amrit Vela, and he said that today I am giving you three dresses. So I said that which three dresses? He said that by wearing these dresses, you become protected from all everything in your life. So all the obstacles never comes in your life. I'm giving you three dresses. Keep on changing, enjoying these dresses. I said that what are these three dresses? He said one is your golden dress, another is your diamond dress, another is your shining dress. So whatever you want, you can wear any day, anytime. So but keep on wearing any of them always, because I want you in these three dresses, either of the three dresses always in front of me. So one is golden dress is your Satyugi stage, your golden age stage, that as if you have all the virtues of the golden age always inside you, emerging from inside you. Always you feel that I am in that golden dress with the golden virtues, with all the powers of that golden age stage. Another is your diamond. I'm just telling you in brief only. Another is, because Baba has elaborated it very well. And then second dress is your diamond dress of this diamond age, that is your Brahmin life. Whatever Baba has given to you, whatever Baba has imbibed inside you, and the purity of this Brahmin life. Just imagine this purity of Brahmin life with you have this diamond dress, the diamond which have all the seven colors, everything inside that purity, that shine inside you. You have to think, you have to feel that shining dress inside you, and this diamond dress, feel this diamond pure dress. So always be in that dress. Another is the third dress is your shining dress, that is your angelic dress. That is you always feel light, pure, and as if you're flying. That lightness you have to feel inside you, that flying state should be inside you, that you are free from all obstacles, free from everything wrong. So it's just like you are away from everything which is happening in this world. That flying stage you should feel. So either you should be in golden dress or in diamond dress or in this shining dress. So, and that day, I start using this dress a whole day and keep on changing my dress. Every Amrit Vela, I just check out which dress I want. Just like when I was a non BK, we see in our Almira that today which dress you want to wear. And then you have a lot of choices. So, daily, I used to have these three choices in front of me, which are best choices of this world. And these are the choices of Baba, that which dress I want to wear. So it was amazing experience, and I've experienced these three dresses a lot in my in many a times in here also in Madhuban also, and even when we went outside also for doing service, not now but beforehand. And your third question was experience with dadi. है ना?
Yeah.
Experience, yeah. My many experience I had with the dadis, and especially when I come to Madhuban, I have good experience with Dadi Janki ji, and I think many foreigners have that. And Dadi Janki ji is such an inspiration from the very beginning of my, from very beginning of my this Brahmin life, because the day initially when I came to know that she is having the most stable mind of the world, this was very good experience. When I listen to this, it just start as if my hair pores just start standing, that yes, I also want this stage in my life. So I had this experience. So I just concentrate my mind towards Baba, which Baba because if you will listen to the old Baba's Murli, the last Murlis in 2017 or 18, last Murlis, Baba always use only one words: Mera Baba, Meetha Baba, Pyara Baba. Just remember this, that your whole life, your whole world is Baba only. So this is the stage which Badadi has achieved from the very beginning. That this is the stage when you have the most stable. You can stabilize your mind when you have only connection with Baba only. Your whole world is Baba only and nobody else. So this stage I had experienced at that time. And also I always remember when we had a class with Dadi in front. Dadi say that I can't say that I can do service. I can't even say that I can't do service, because it's not me who is doing service. It's Baba who is making me as an instrument to do service. So I always remember this, that we are just instrument. It is not me who is doing service. It is Baba who is taking care of this body, and who is using this instrument to use in his service. So I always thankful to Baba, and I always say that Baba, please use me. Because once I have when I once Baba says to me that if if you will become useful to Baba, then you will become useful in your life. You become useful, full of use. You can use me, because the more you start using Baba, Baba start using us. You become useful to Baba. But if you will not use, you will say, if you will not use your this instrument for Baba's service, then you will become useless for Baba. This word useless, it was striking for me, that I have to become useful, not useless for Baba. So it's just like that. And one more thing which I remember, which Dadi says, that Baba is your surgeon and Baba is your beloved, that is Sajan also. And you, if Baba is your surgeon and Baba is your Sajan, then you can never have pain, grief, sorrows in your life. Because if he's your surgeon, there can't be any pain in your life. And if he's your surgeon, there can't be any sorrow or grief in your life. If you have sorrows in your life, if you have pain in your life, whether in the body or in the soul, it means that you have not made Baba as your surgeon or your surgeon. Just check it out and make him your surgeon and surgeon. So there are many experiences, because we were we were in that core group in making the Dadi Janki Park. So occasionally we have the chance meeting with Dadi, and taking his blessings and his and her taking her blessings and taking her so many guidance from him, from her, and guidance from from her past life also. She used to tell so many stories about Baba, and we get so many inspiration from his whole life. And especially we see the childhood stage inside her. She was quite mature also, and she was quite innocent also. That innocency which we want inside us, that this body consciousness, that's because when we were childhood, no, we were so much innocent. And we were but Baba likes the children who are innocent in the worldly sense, not with Maya. But we have to be that innocency inside us, and that pure heart, that pure feelings. The more you go, if you will see that I have celebrated one of my birthday with Dadi also. If you go to my YouTube channel, you can watch that I have once I have celebrated my birthday with Dadi, and at that time I get so much chance to see her, so much close to her, and see her innocency, how she is enjoying everything like an innocent baby. And we learn a lot of things from her many times. There's so many things. It's just like an ocean.
Thank you very much, Aditi Ben. It's so beautiful. We can continue to keep listening to these beautiful stories and tips and tricks that you have to keep elevating our life. And so, so as we start wrapping up, if you can give a short meditation commentary, and after that, Sister Sukanya, she's the sister from San Francisco. She will say few words. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And especially if you can keep everyone who are meditating, keep in your mind, in your thoughts, all the souls who are going through the tough time in this COVID. Please keep all those people in your hearts and thoughts.
Yeah. Yeah. It is our moral responsibility, and it is also responsibility given to us from Baba to take care of all the souls who are in grief, who are in so much such uh, such griefful manner and such a sorrowful mood, and such souls who are departing without any intimation, who are not prepared, but they have departed, and they have so much planned in their life. And so many souls, they are just facing such situation in their life. So it is our responsibility to do a meditation commentary for them also, and to make our stage also so much elevated, so that we will not come in there, if they will not affected by their grief or their feelings, their emotions, because otherwise you will not able to serve anybody. You will come under their influence and you start crying. So it happens, I have seen many times that when you start listening to them, and their you start listening to their problems, you also become in that, start coming in that mood, you become like so much sensitive. So one thing is, just 2 days back I have a class on Videhi Sthiti, just to become in that stage of Videhi, that you are in this soul as a, you are the malik of the soul. You are have full control over your all senses, and along with that, you are not going, you are totally departed from this body, just like nyare and pyare. You are totally no have, you do not have any interest in this whole world. Just keep yourself apart, disinterest stage, that is your vairagya vritti stage. So just bring that stage inside you and start giving sakash to those souls who are just crying, and who wants peace and love from Baba, and we become an instrument for that only. So just sit for a while. In the center of the forehead, I, powerful soul, sitting and looking this whole world as an observer. Total cut off your mind from this whole world, separated from this whole body. What is happening in this world? Just look at as an observer. Sit in your powerful stage and feel as if the Almighty Authority, Shiv Baba, is with me, just in front of me, preparing me for serving all His children. Take these rays of power, love, peace from the Supreme Baba and create a vision in front of you. People are crying. They need peace in the hospitals, in the homes. Feel those emotions, catch them, the fear they have in their mind. We can see that fear. Those emotions are very much visible to me. As an observer, you can feel them very well. And just go up above. Leave this physical body and come in a subtle body, which is just like this physical body. Just fly as if Baba is carrying you up above this whole world. And now go away from the clouds above this earth. You see the negativity which has overpowered the whole world, all the souls carrying this darkness inside them. You can see them from here. Feel those emotions and emerge. Bright light, white light coming out from your forehead and just shower it on the whole globe. Shower it. Feel as if rays are coming and they are going inside the globe, touching each and every soul as if making them realize their real identity, their real power. Give them help, this godly help. Give them peace, power, love. Just shower this and feel as if they are catching them. Baba is also happy with this and helping us in satisfying those souls. Just feel as if the darkness is slowly and slowly converting into light. The whole globe is coming out of the darkness of fear, peacelessness, sorrow, as if the whole globe is converting into peace, love, and a beautiful land of happiness. Om Shanti.
Thank you very much, Aditi Ben. So we have a quick question here. So they were asking, any of your Lokik family members have become BKs? Uh,
Yeah, my father.
oh, the father.
I gave him, yeah, my father who was too much against me, and he has
Mm.
created so many obstacles for me in Brahmin life also. And in when I was in Gyan Sarovar, I gave him the course, and I become an instrument for giving him the course and to be Brahma Kumar.
Mm.
And now he's very sincere Brahma Kumar.
Yeah. So most of the time, that is how it works out. Like, and I can share from my own personal experience that your parents wants the best for you, and especially in the transition period, they think that you're not taking the right decision. They get hurt and all of the stuff. When they see you happy, they will be most happy for you for whatever you are doing, and then that definitely touches and then transforms them. Thank you.
Yeah, because I think that Indian people, they when they see their gurus or Mahatma on the screens, or they used to get their preaching, they feel that how great the soul is. When their child they start going on that path, they do not want it.
Ah. Yeah, so mainly my father used to challenge, like, the look, you are going in a right path, but it is not an easy path, and
Yeah,
don't think that you can handle that. And that is how he challenged me. And I say, like, yeah, I am not going to do it forever. I am going to do for 6 months, and then let me see. If I do 6 months, I'll do 1 year. I'll do 1 year, then I'll do 2 years. And then he saw me happy, and then he said, like, yeah, this is good. Keep going.
yeah. But in India, the mindset is quite different, and you have so much big society. They are also
That
your
is true.
another relative.
That's true.
Everybody is against you. Everybody do not want all these things. So then you have to use Baba's vibrations, the Sakash, these experience and experiments. You have to do your experiments in your laboratory
Yeah.
on them.
So we have with us Sister Sukanya with us. Mm.
Hello, Aditi Ben, Aditi Didi.
Om Shanti, Om Shanti. Thank you.
Om
Om
Shanti.
Shanti, Om Shanti. Yeah,
We also come. Give a chair. We also
So
have
we have Sister
Sister
Kyoko.
Kyoko,
Yeah. So we are blessed to have
and
double
you
with
have
us.
the same
We
chair.
have double sisters, Sister Kyoko and Sister Sukanya. And Kyoko Ben is from originally from Japan, but mainly from India. Her heart is from
okay.
India. She speaks a lot of Hindi, much more than lot of us, right? And,
Yeah, I've seen many double foreigners who are very much fluent, not fluent, but they can understand and they can talk
Bye.
in Hindi very well.
mm,
Yeah, Aditi Ben. I've seen you. We all have seen you. Every one of us has seen you, and especially my personal experience has been that you are such a pleasant presence on the campus of Gyan Sarovar in Madhuban, but you at the same time you also carry that that vibe of strength, of power. And today I understood where both of these qualities, wonderful qualities of a goddess, are in you. Literally, you are, you walk like a goddess on the campus, and that is so beautiful. It was such a story to get inspired from today.
Well, actually, I think that it's Baba, nothing else, because
It
Baba is.
is, it is Baba, and I'm sure in the audience, whoever are watching today, have received so much strength from your real life experiences. Very inspiring. Now I connect with you at a much deeper level. Thank you for your sharing. And I'm sure you have seen Sister Kyoko.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's the
I
one with
did.
the flute. She's the one with Murli. She's the Murli
Oh,
sister.
yeah, there is one more story in my life regarding this flute also. I'll tell you later on.
So we need part two, huh?
Yeah, we are
Brother
looking forward
Harsha.
to more stories.
Then I'll
Yeah.
start with this flute. That what happens to me when I enter Baba's home first time. I was just actually it is this flute which attracted me first.
Uh-huh.
Mm. So you'll definitely be attracted to San Francisco because we have the sister with real flute, with silver flute right now, and she's going to
Oh.
golden flute pretty soon. Yoko
Thank you so much for your stories, and we are so inspired, and we appreciate your enthusiasm, and we feel like becoming fearless after hearing your stories. So thank you so much for your stories and wonderful sharing today.
Yeah, that was a very good message. Put Baba first.
Yeah.
You do face tests, but after that moment, you are you carry the flag of victory forever. That was a very strong message you gave through your real life. That's so good, so inspiring.
Yeah, there's a lot of beautiful tips. Arpan and Tarpan. When you offer yourself, you'll become reflection of Baba, and that is what is needed at this time very much. And definitely
Also,
flute and Swadershan Chakra, and those
yes,
are the real weapons to handle. Yeah.
yeah, what should we use when we come across a situation, an obstacle? Very wonderful. Flute and Swadershan Chakra.
And the three
The,
dresses, I think I'm
The
gonna
three dresses.
practice. Yeah.
yeah, the
Three
three
dresses,
dresses is
yeah.
great.
You shared all those gifts with all of us. I'm sure everyone else would also like to extend their love to Aditi.